Am I on? Am I on? Huh? Okay. Like, okay. So welcome to my first, whatever, my first, for the Hellenic Wiccan. Thank you so much, whoever's watching for watching. Thank you. So, I told you guys that I was going to be doing these videos because we're in the world of COVID-19, and I kind of wanted to do videos because I'm an introvert and everything. So I want to show you guys ago. Um, I got I got my Zeus, got my Zeus candle label, and I got my no. I have no control over downstairs neighbor. Yeah. So, anyways, so yeah, I have no control over downstairs neighbors or nothing of that television. They watch television. So please forgive me for living with neighbors. Um, so, in Michigan and people here in Kentucky and other places protesting the stay-at-home orders, protesting a lot of things that they totally unfair about having to stay home. I can get where they're coming from because give me free money. But so, anyways, so I am like my Hellenic Wiccan practice and everything. Well, surprise to my Hellenic Wiccan practice and everything. Well, in a lot of sense. So, what I think, Funkin. That's not even a word about and everything. So, I have now 2 subscribers. Recesses of my soul. I will never make millions of dollars off this channel, but I do appreciate people and all that jazz. Um, so, so one of the things that you learn, so one of the things is that there are people out type of stuff, and they don't care. That has the buses that drive people around. They released a statement that starting the 26th of this month, which is, I believe, a Monday. Let's see, hold on a second. It is currently 18, 19, 21, 2, 3, 4, 25. Oh, no, actually, it's Sunday. That if you want to ride their buses, you have to have a face covering on. And I know it's going to suck for a lot of people because they don't like anything over their nose and mouth. My mother, God's rest her soul, she would not have done well in this. She'd be like, I don't want to wear a face mask. I don't like stuff on my face, all that type of stuff. So she'd probably be inside through the entire pandemic. But I understand where Tark is coming from because this is a very violent, very dangerous virus. And what pisses me off about the people up there in Michigan and Kentucky, where I live, other places, is they don't seem to get it. And it's really fucking pisses me off. And I was saying this, and like everything I say, people don't pay attention to it because I'm not important enough to be paid attention to. I said this. I said, they see the bodies, yet they don't see the bodies. So they're harming themselves and they're harming others, which is definitely against my religious beliefs. So today on my Southern Hellenic, which is a channel basically just for my for a reconstructionist form of Hellenism, I was showing off my statues of Hades and of Demeter and of Apollo. And one of them said, well, in traditional Hellenism, you don't actually have a shrine to Hades because because death equals, impurity and all that type of stuff. This is why I'm a Hellenic Wiccan, not a Hellenist. So I decided to put Hades on my wall shrine. Now I have a wall shrine, and I will actually do a video probably, I will definitely do it tomorrow. Tonight, I'm trying to get my freaking bank account registered so I can get my money. But anyways, and I'm going to be using that. I'm going to be buying a big bulk order of statues and a lot of tables. So I want to make sure that I've got everything. So when we move, I have everything. So I have a wall shrine, and I went and I decided to put Hades on my wall shrine, and I taped my pictures of the people that I know that are my family that have passed away. I went and I put them on the wall, and I put a black candle and an incense burner, and there is my Hades shrine. And so that is going to be on my wall for a very long time. I actually want to buy a new wall thing, and I'm also going to buy some picture frames so that I can frame them and put them on my wall and everything. I don't really understand why Hellenists are so adverse against Hades. He did aid in the defeat of the Titans. And therefore, to me, he's still an Olympian. So, that's just where I'm coming from on that. And with so much death going on, he definitely features a lot in my practice. So, as a Wiccan, I don't shy away from death. I mean, I saw freaking death when my mother passed away. I was there the moment that she crossed the River Styx and went into Hades' realm. So why the heck would I not honor Hades for that? For welcoming her into his realm and allowing her to have a peaceful rest. That is why I like Wicca better than I like Hellenism, because there's none of that aversion to death. There's, we don't like turn our back on a god because we don't like his realm. We like his realm because his realm is a necessity. We all have to rest. When we die, we essentially rest from what the shit that we've gone through, the hardships, the heartbreaks, all the type of stuff. When I die, I'm not going to be afraid of death because I know where I'm going. Yes, we know it's out of date. Stupid. I get this thing on the computer goes, yeah, your cleaner's out of date. I freaking know my cleaner's out of date, okay? So that's one of the things. And he's not below, like in Hellenism, you generally would have like the Catholic deities. But he is definitely, on my wall. He's a tiny statue. He's not a big statue. He's not a heavy statue, so he'll support the weight of the things. So I'm actually going to buy another one and all that. So the amount of people are still dying. There's more and more people dying. And I'm thinking, so I thought we hit our peak. Why are there more people dying? And then Florida, fuck you, governor, goes and reopens the beaches with limited hours. Like, seriously, you think limited hours are going to prevent people from dying? And then, of course, the governor of Texas is going to reopen his state. I don't know fucking why you do that. Just stay in Texas. Stay in Texas and don't come near me. Don't come near me. So they're pressuring the Kentucky governor to reopen the state, and all businesses are essential. Really? So porn shops are essential. What? I don't get it. I don't get this concept. So we've been busier than normal, mainly because people's stimulus checks are coming in, and they want to come in and have a burger, and I fully support that. Come in, just don't act like a jackass when you get here, because And we had 2 people that gave us $20 a piece, which was awesome. I got like $12 out of it, which was awesome. Thank you everybody for supporting where we work. I do mean it. I'm not joking. I do appreciate it more than you can even imagine. And then somebody clapped for us, which was so heartwarming. I mean, you see it on television with people clapping, emergency room doctors and nurses, and you don't really get it until you get the clap. And it was very emotional. It was so nice to be appreciated by somebody that understood that we're risking our lives to come in, to prep food, and to give you that food. So I do appreciate from the bottom recesses of my soul. So how has the COVID-19 outbreak affected my religious practice? Well, I've been doing a lot more meditation, or attempting to do a lot more meditation. And what I've actually done is I've actually been using the time off I've got. I'm off tomorrow, so I'll be doing it. Helion, though I don't consider myself a Reconstructionist, Helion is doing up in Pittsburgh, I think it is, or someplace like that. They're actually doing a ritual to the healing gods, and this woman is going to be doing it. I'll actually be listening to it off the phone. But yeah. So that's going to be something that I will be doing tomorrow and everything. So the healing gods are Asclepius, are Apollo, and are Hygiena. So definitely going to, we can also count Hermes in that as well, because Hermes has a caducea, and that's the symbol of modern medicine. So I'm definitely going to include him on my healing altar, instead of regaling him to be a Catholic deity or something like that. Let me see what else. Really picking up on my meditation. I've been taking elderberry for my immune system. I feel great. I feel really great, but I'm still doing the masks. I'm still doing all that type of stuff, because I got to have one on when you on, they're actually going to go past you. So a lot of people are going to be motivated and check the Facebook page and discover, oh, lo and behold, I've got to have a mask on now. And they're going to have to try to explain to their employer, or they may not, and find out why they're going to be late and just be like, I'll take Lyft, which they might end up having a mask for that too. I don't know. But I gave offerings to the gods. I gave incense and all that. I did buy a new bottle of wine, which is awesome. I'm going to see if I can buy it every 2 months. But what I'm actually going to do next month is an important month for us, because we're actually going to turn in our application, which will include the application fee and the holding fee. And so, like the first, I'm going to give Stephen the first. I'm going to give him my application fee and half of the holding fee. And prior to the first, when I get paid next week, I'm going to take that money, put that in my savings account so that it's there and all that jazz. So that's going to be pretty cool to put that in my savings account so that it's there and all that jazz. So that's going to be pretty cool to give them the holding fee. Now the holding fee is needed, and basically what happens is that allows them to cover the cost of doing a background check and doing a credit check. Somebody said credit checks are free, but I don't really believe that. I think everything costs money, and there's no such thing as anything that's free. So we pay that, and that holds the apartment for us. And basically, what happens is they're going to do a background check, they're going to do a credit check, and all that type of stuff. And then if they come back and say we got it, then that's when we give them the security deposit, and the security deposit will actually furtherly hold the apartment for us. And what ends up happening is ouch, sorry guys. So what ends up happening is the they get their security deposit, and then it gets inspected by the city. And when the city passes it, then we give the people the rent, and we move in. So that's going to be really awesome. So I don't know if we're going to be moving in June or in July. I would like to move when it's warm, because of the fact is that I just don't like moving when it's cold or it's getting cold. I like to move in where it's warm, enjoy because it's on the second floor. The thing has a freaking balcony. So that's I'm going to be doing a lot of rituals out on the balcony, dealing with the fae and all that type of stuff. So I'm really excited about doing that. But that is as far as the apartment goes. Until then, on my days off, I'll be doing these videos, staying inside, and all that type of stuff. I work on Monday, so you will not be getting a video. But I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday. And Wednesday, I'm going to Sam's Club to purchase some food and all that jazz. So, yeah, or I may just end up saying, hey, Steven, why don't you just go off and get food, because I don't know. I just don't feel like going out. I don't know. I mean, this pandemic's like, it's an ultimate excuse. I don't want to go out because I don't want to get coronavirus. So I just use this epidemic to be lazy and play games and all that wonderful stuff. But definitely using the stay-at-home order to strengthen my practice, to do a lot of stuff I've wanted to do, read the books I've been wanting to read, watch movies I've been wanting to watch. I'm trying to get around to actually watching the rest of Supergirl first season that my brother bought me 2 years ago, or no, actually a year ago. Yeah, a little bit over a year ago. But anyways, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Hope you guys have a really great night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So until then, be blessed and blessed be.